Hello, hello, hello! What's happening, everybody? MCOC Droid does back again with another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. Happy new event quest day. There is a lot of side quest, special objective related stuff that has been released this month, tied in with February and Valentine's Day, romance in the air, all that stuff. There it is right there, Romance the Realm. There's just, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. So let's break it all down. I talked about a lot of this stuff when we went over the patch notes on Friday, the 30.0 patch notes, which I had early access to thanks to the CCP. If you have not checked that out already, the video should have popped up in the corner by now. Check it out. Today we're going to talk about all the side quest stuff, running the numbers, doing the math, talking about all the different rewards you can get. The one major thing that we're not going to talk about today, let's go ahead and go into the in-game mail. It should be here. I think it's like the very, yeah. The one thing I'm not going to talk about today is the Lunar New Year gifting event. As you can see, that does not start until the 11th, so that is more than a week away. When we get more information on that, I will do another video breaking all that down. That one's pretty straightforward. Just eager to see if there are any changes this year. But yeah, be on the lookout for that video next week at some point. So let's get into all of this stuff because, you know, you have already gotten this in-game mail that came out earlier today. Maybe you're confused about all this stuff that's going on. What shards do I need for this? What does this potion get me? How can I finish this objective? Let's just break it all down. I'll probably have some timestamps down in the description below in case you're interested in one specific thing, one specific event or aspect or something like that. I'm actually going to go ahead and claim this. Let's start. Here we go, right there, right in the fields. That's a good place to start, right? Start right in the fields with a free 3-star Psycho Man. You can see him down below there. Everybody gets it. Everybody gets a 3-star of this champion, which is really cool. I love that you're able to get that. I know they're easier to get these days with arena milestones and what have you, but it's always nice to get these free new champs. So let me go ahead and claim that. I know that there's that gifting badge in there as well, but we'll talk about that later. So along with the free Psycho Man that you get, you have a bunch of special objectives to run through. They did this last year. I believe it was Guardian. So not only do you get the free champion, but you basically are just going to get free stuff by working on him. I mean, straight up, you know, there's the level up and rank up objectives right there that all you got to do is take your free 3-star to rank 2. And you're good. You get both of those. The nice thing about these objectives, I'm not going to go through all of them, but there is so much ISO. So if you are looking for ISO, this is definitely your month because just look at all of this ISO. Tier 5 ISO, I should say. So yeah, this is pretty darn cool. I'm not going to lie. You also get a bunch of these self-love boosts, which are going to be used over in Love is a Battlerealm, which is pretty cool. And then I think it's down here. Yeah, these couple. That'll take a little bit longer, but in addition to the ISO and boosts, you get these cool profile pictures as well. And this final one here, this fear one, it's a multi-step. It's the only multi-step one, I believe. I'll double check really quickly, but look at that. You get some tier 6 basic ISO for these first couple objectives, and then you get another profile pic right there. So pretty darn cool. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only one that has multiple steps to it. Other than that, they are all straightforward. So pretty cool. Like I said, free champion. You get to test them out, and just for fighting with them in different spots, you get to get some extra rewards. So I certainly cannot complain about that. Let's go back to the in-game mail. I think we're going to go ahead. Sorry, wrong one. Let's see. Motion Comic, Marvel Insider. Where the heck is it? There we go. Okay. I'm going to kind of work my way down here based on the in-game mail. And like I said, timestamps will be down in the description below. If you have played this game in years past for February, then you are not surprised to see the main side quest this month is the return of Love is a Battlerealm. This year it is called Love is a Battlerealm 4-1. Just go with it. Pretty darn cool. It's always a lot of fun. It's usually not too terrible, not too difficult or anything like that. I believe it just has level caps, but it doesn't have any specific title caps. So like you don't have to be Cavalier to run Legendary. I don't believe. If anyone wants to confirm that, let me know or tell me otherwise. So yeah, looks like as long as you are at least level 45, you should be able to do all 4 of the difficulties. It's very straightforward. We can just go ahead and pop into one of these really quickly. I'm not going to do any fights right now. Be on the lookout probably for some live streams and things like that throughout the month. I'll probably grind out these smaller ones on my own and then work on the bigger ones live or something like that. But yeah, they're very straightforward. Each difficulty is going to be 3 chapters, as you saw right there. And in fact, let me go ahead and pull up my cheat sheet while we're doing stuff. Boom, there we go. Already talked about Psycho Man, and we're on to Love is a Battlerealm. So yeah, 4 difficulties, 3 chapters each. As you can see, only the first chapter is available right now. Chapter 2 will be available next week. Chapter 3 will be available the week after that. So then you basically get a 4th week for catch up, essentially. So it's only going to be 3 weeks worth of content. So you get that extra week in case you need to wrap it up. So yeah, 2 quests per chapter, as you saw there, and then 2 paths per quest. 1 energy per move for all the difficulties. Very straightforward. You got the boosts, you got the synergies. I'm not going to go into it too much. Just to say that it's a lot of fun. It's not terribly difficult, and there are some pretty decent rewards as well. This is just legendary right here. Again, I'm not going to go through all this stuff. The original forum post as well is going to be in the description down below in case you're interested. You get a bunch of, shards and frags and things like that. Was really open for a little bit more tier 2 alpha, but we're going to move on from that. So the 2 big things to talk about in terms of these rewards as well are these Shattered Heart Crystal Shards and these Valentine's card tickets, Valentine's Day card tickets, whatever you want to call them. Let's pull this back up. Let's see, what are we supposed to talk about next? The Valentine's Cards Gifting Event. So, as you saw in the rewards right there, I'll pull them back up. This is only one of the 3 places where you can get these Valentine's Day card tickets. As you can see, you also get them in the weekly calendar, which we'll talk about in a second, and the Romance Arena milestones, which we'll actually be talking about next. You saw when I was claiming the free Psycho Man. Let's go back here. You won't be able to see it now, but you saw, if you go back earlier in the video, when I was claiming the Psycho Man, there was a gifting badge that was included in the email as well. It's a temporary gifting badge. You're only able to send these Valentine's cards. You're not able to send anything else, so don't worry about it. This is not another gifting event, just like the Lunar New Year next week. It's not another gifting event, I promise. It's just sort of like a self-contained one. But yeah, the long story short is that you are able to take these Valentine's Day card tickets and use those to gift to friends, alliance members, whoever you want to gift, so that they get Valentine's Day cards. So tied in with that, and let me go ahead and remove that for a second and come back on over here. Tied in with that is a gifting solo event. Again, this is totally milestones only. There are no rank rewards. There's no alliance rewards. It's just meant to be you gifting, you get rewards. Simple as that. For every Valentine's card that you gift with one of those tickets, you get 50 points. In the milestones, you see more of those Shattered Heart Shards. We got a Tier 3 Class Collector. Class Catalyst Selector. That's a weird combination of words. There's a Tier 1 Alpha, Tier 4 Basic. I think that's it. Yeah, Tier 4 CC Selector. More of those shards. Another Tier 2 Alpha. Very nice. And then it tops off with 1,000 6-star shards. That is going to be 1,600 points. And as I said, you get 50 points per envelope gifted. So that means you're going to need 32 envelopes to gift total to get all of these rewards. And we'll talk about some math a little bit later on down the road. But yeah, just remember that magic number is going to be 32. So going back over to Love is a Battlerealm, you can actually get 15 of these total, I believe. If my math is serving me correctly, I'm double checking over here, even though you can't see it. Yeah, 15 is going to be what you can get from the Love is a Battlerealm if you 100% all 4 difficulties. You get 8 for Legendary, you get 4 for Epic, you get 2 for Master, and then 1 for Heroic. So 15 total right there. Anyway, that's a very straightforward thing. Again, you're going to get those tickets, you gift the envelopes to whoever you want to gift, and you get some rewards back for the milestones. It's essentially the exact same thing as the Lunar New Year gifting event, which, like I said, we will talk about next week. But yeah, that is the extent of the Valentine's cards. Moving right along, we will talk about those shards in a minute as well. But next up, let's go ahead and talk about the romance arenas, because this is kind of a multi-part, well, it's definitely a multi-part event, but it's got a couple of steps to it as well. So every 7 days, there's going to be a new romance arena. As you can see, you can use, let me hide that for a second. You can use your 2 to 4 star champions for this. This is going to be, again, it's a 7-day arena, not your typical 3-day arena. And just like with some of the other stuff this month, it is non-competitive. So as you can see right here, there are milestone rewards, but there are no rank rewards. So that's it. You just run the milestones, get to 500,000 points, you're done. That's all you got to worry about. So it's just a very, very straightforward grind, especially since you get 7 days to do it. Milestone rewards are pretty straightforward. I was kind of bummed to see no units, unfortunately, but still not too bad. You get some battle chips. Nice amount of gold. If you need gold, this is going to be pretty great, because remember, this is every 7 days, so you're going to be able to do this 4 times, 4 times in the whole month. And is every milestone 25,000? Let me double check and see. Yeah, and there are 10 milestones. So that's 250,000 gold every single week. So that's 1 million gold just from this arena, doing it 4 times, all the milestones. That is not bad at all. So as you can see, as mentioned previously, some Valentine's cards tickets are included in here as well. Along with the Shattered Heart Crystal Shards are here too. So building up to those, absolutely. And like I said, we will be going over all of the numbers towards the end of this video. So tied in with that are also, you may have already seen it, a 28-day solo event for that as well, the Romance Arena. Let me go ahead and throw that back up there. You either win a fight using a Romance Synergy Champion, or you have to win a fight against a Romance Synergy Champion. And as you can see, you get the points. This, along with the gifting event as well, it's a 28-day event, so there's only just the one of these. This does not reset every 7 days, unfortunately. That would be pretty sweet, but it does not, unfortunately. So, again, you just run those arenas and you get points. You're going to be getting some more rewards, some more Shattered Heart Crystal Shards. They are all over the place. What is that? Tier 2 Class Catalyst Crystals, some 4-star shards, Tier 1 Alpha, another Tier 4 Basic, some 5-star Sig Stones. Pretty cool. A profile pick selector. As you can see, you only get to pick one of the 2 profile picks. It is such a shame, unfortunately. And then it tops off with some 5-star shards as well. So again, you're running that Romance Arena. You're getting those milestones at the same time. You are hopefully pretty easily working up milestones in the solo event as well. Just went live about half an hour ago or so. There seems to be a bug with the Thronebreaker calendar. It's straight up gone. But we're not talking about that. We are talking about the Romance calendar. So this is something that resets every single week. It is going to be a 7-day calendar, as you can see right here. So there aren't going to be any grace days or anything like that. Most of it is, as you can see, the lesser love juice, some love juice here. These are potions that you can use, obviously, in any content. But as you saw, they will expire at the end of the event, so make sure to use them. I think they get converted into regular potions after that, but do not hold me to it. You get some more of the self-love boosts, but more importantly, you get more of the Valentine's card tickets. So that's 3 total for the week. So that's 12 total for the month. And you get some more Shattered Heart Crystal Shards even here. It's only 1,000, but hey, it all adds up, right? So that's going to be another 4,000 total throughout the run of the event. I think that covers everything in terms of all the different stuff going on. So a lot of it is going to be all kind of tied together. And again, the big build up here is all about the Shattered Heart Crystal Shards. It's probably what you're here for, and we are about to get into the math, absolutely. So there are going to be 3 different crystals for you to pick from. There's the regular Shattered Heart Crystal, almost like a premium hero crystal, but you know, specific to these champions. Guarantees the 2-star with a rare chance at a 3 or 4-star. That quote unquote only costs 2,000 shards. There's the Grandmaster version, which we've seen before. I'm so happy to say that indeed there's a Cavalier version as well, similar to like the Cavalier epic shards that were happening at the end of last year for the 2020 crystals that were absolutely nuts for me and so many others. There are in fact Cavalier crystals as well. So those, the Grandmaster and the Cavalier, as you can see right there, are going to be 4,000 shards each. And as you saw, the shards are all over the place. They're literally in like pretty much every side quest related thing that you can think of. Including, before we get into the math, the last thing I want to talk about, and at least as of recording right now, I have no idea what it's going to be, how much, different amounts, things like that. I will have to keep you posted. Well, wait. Breaking news, hot off the presses, thanks to 10K Fists and Ace of Hearts, who had already grinded out the arena milestones today and traded those first 3 Valentine's cards. 10K sent me over a video opening the first 3 of them, and lo and behold, I was able to screen grab this. There you go. So we have an answer. So each Valentine's card guarantees at least 100 Shattered Heart Crystal Shards with a chance at 300 or 500. So not a huge amount, but based on who you're trading with, you know, if you do 30 of them with the same person, if you get lucky, or if a lot of people trade with you, then and if you get a bit lucky, then you might do all right. I'm just saying, you might do all right. So good to know what the actual amounts are, and that it's not just a total question mark. Anyway, that being said, let's get into some math. Now, I literally stopped recording just so I could pull that up. So this is going to be a little out of date, unfortunately. In fact, let me just go ahead and blow this up to make it easier for me to read, but to you as well. So let's talk about the cards first. As I mentioned, you get 15 if you 100% all 4 difficulties of Love is the Battlerealm. So 1, 2, 4, and 8 for the 4 different difficulties, respectively. You get 12 cards from the Romance Arena milestones. As I mentioned, you get 3 for every 7-day arena. So if you do it all 4 weeks, that's going to be 12 total. And you get 12 from the weekly Romance login calendar. As I mentioned, you get 3 every week, so that's going to be 12 total. So, as I mentioned earlier, you need to gift 32 to get the top milestone of those 6-star shards. And that gives you a total possible of 39. So you got a little bit of wiggle room in there in case like you miss a week of arena, or you're not able to do all the difficulties of Love is a Battlerealm or something like that. It does seem like, unfortunately, you do need to participate in the legendary difficulty if you can. If you skip that entirely, if you take 8 off of the total possible, that would only be 31. So for those of you who aren't, what I say, it's level 45, I believe, if we're going back in here for a second. I guess I could hit view rewards. Yeah, so if you're not level 45, I would say try to push it if you can. Shouldn't be too difficult of a quest for you, hopefully. But like I said, if you do not gift at least 32, then you will not get the top milestone, which is the 6-star shards. Again, it's based on how much you are able to do, of course, but in terms of getting the max amount of rewards, you got to make sure you get at least 32 envelopes. Now on to the shards. So I was waiting till the weekly calendar came out just to make sure that I had all the accurate numbers. So I'm glad that I did, because they were included. So here we go. I'm not going to break it all down, but you get 52,850 if you 100% all 4 difficulties of Love is a Battlerealm. You get 15,000 from the Valentine's card gifting event milestones. You get 8,000 if you do all 4 weeks of the arena, the special arena. You get 3,000 if you get the Romance Arena solo event milestones. And then you get 4,000 total just from the login calendar. You saw there you get 1,000 every single week for 4 weeks. So all of that combined is 82,850 shards. Such a weird number, of course. Yeah, and you know, again, there's obviously a little wiggle room in case you miss some things or not able to do everything or what have you, but it's still just an odd number. Now, granted, I put it here as a wild card, the Valentine's Day envelopes. Well, it's not a wild card anymore, because we know, again, you're guaranteed at least 100 with a chance at 300 or 500 shards. So that is confirmed at the very least, based on how much trading you do, how many you get in return. That, of course, will vary for user to user. Potential daily special sales, I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. If they add, like, they pick a week and they add some shards to like the daily specials. They did that. They've done that many times before. They did it in December for that event, you know, where they add, you know, probably a few shards to the regular one, some more shards to the Grandmaster one, and then the most amount of shards to the Cavalier one. And I suspect they will be very worth it if you are willing to spend. But again, we have no idea. That is just a total guess on my part. So let's leave it here with the math, and let's leave it here. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below, what are your thoughts on all of this stuff going on? I know it seems a little complicated, but really, since a lot of it is so tied together, I don't think it's terribly complicated at all. And I still find it less complicated than last month's arcade side quest, so I'm already happy there. But yeah, put all your thoughts down in the comments below. Be sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, ring the bell, turn on all notifications so you get notified of all of this content coming up and so much more. For now, though, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.